If you liked the video, go ahead and leave a like on it. If it gets 50 likes, I'll make a part 2. Listen, I might be slow, but at least I'm honest. Hello everybody, welcome back to another taco video. That's me, I'm Taco. That's right, no silly names today. We're getting right into it, okay? This is very serious business. Today, we are taking yet another look at the Wildlands mod. Now you might be asking yourself, Taco, what do you do? Where are you? What are you doing all the way up here for? And that's a fantastic question, because this just happens to be one of the things that I found in this world. Now, is it phallic? Yes, but is it cool? Also, yes. And you know what? I just needed to share it with you. I figured it was a good place to start. Welcome to the Wildlands mod. If you've never seen the Wildlands mod before, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool one. It adds in some very unique terrain generation. It also adds in a bunch of different variations of biomes. As you can see, we just got some massive trees over here. I like the fact that there's a bunch of dead trees over here, and then it slowly moves into a more populated, more lively tree forest, you know, type place. It's very beautiful. It's not super dense, but maybe it gets a little bit more dense over here. What's this biome we're in? We're gonna be looking at this menu a lot. We're in the snowy coniferous. For some reason, the word conifer is very easy to say, but the word coniferous, I don't know why it just suddenly makes it more difficult to say, but you know, my brain's small. It's not very intact. It's kind of just like a soup in my head. We have some more phallic buddies around. They're pretty cool. Big ice spikes. That's a real ice spike. Now, I like the fact that it's diagonal. It's not just jutting straight up. You know, it's got a little bit of character to it. Look at how crazy this looks. It's got 4 prongs. I like the variation on the trees. Listen, they might just be so big and they're so intricate that they might all actually look exactly the same and I'm just stupid. But I don't know, looking at these, they look pretty different. Over here, we got ourselves a nice, very tall mountain. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering what the point of this video is, yeah, we're just looking around at the pretty terrain. I don't know what you expected, but it's not that deep. Voltenveluza, what is that rock back there? Let's take a big break from the snowy biomes and see what this stuff's all about. Oh, that is starting to look pretty in the distance. If only it would render in faster. Chaparral biome, chaparral edge. I don't even know what that means. Is that how you say that word? What is that word? I've never seen that before. Savannah scrubland. And soon we are now entering, let's see what this one's called. This is the Red Sand Desert. The beauty of this mod has cured my depression. I mean, come on. Look, imagine waking up every morning. Got a nice little house just chilling right here. I get it. It's the middle of the desert. It's not an oasis. It's kind of mid. But you cannot tell me that this view right here, let me do that. Look, you can't tell me that this view right here is anything other than breathtaking. This is Minecraft. Minecraft is doing this. Can you believe it? Next time someone says Minecraft, the block game, really? Show them this. It's beautiful. Look at this. Look at all the things happening. The stuff's going on. It's so beautiful. And the river. Oh. Don't mind if I do. My favorite thing in Minecraft is rivers. And these rivers are particularly big and they're particularly beautiful, okay? They're a little voluptuous, if you know what I'm saying. There is nothing sexier than a nice sprawling river population. And these rivers, look how big they are. Look how rivery they are. They are so perfect. And they kind of just go on forever. I mean, we could probably follow this until an ocean happens. But you know, another good thing about this mod is it definitely cuts down on the amount of oceans that just randomly spawn. Is that a village I see in the distance? I don't think I've seen a village in this mod before, but holy crap, look at this village. Look how big this village is. Look how compact it is. Look how clean it is. It feels organized. It feels structured. It feels unlike a normal vanilla village, which is very chaotic usually. I don't know, they've gotten a little bit better in recent years, but look at this. Listen, sometimes I get excited over the simplest things. This is really simple, but look how good it looks. All right, I'm done gawking. I'm done giving the village the Gluck 9000. Let's go find some new stuff. Shrubs! Look at the shrubs. What is this called? This is called a forest temperate. No, I'll go back to it. Forest temperate heathland. What does that even mean? I don't know, but it's very pretty. It's a very pretty, nice little belt of little like shrubs all going around these two biomes. It's intersecting between the two. It's dividing them. Ah, we've got our old friend, the volcano, too. Let's see what you're looking like, Mr. Volcano. I can tell it's a volcano because you can see there's some obsidian up here at the top. Oh, he's looking beautiful. Wait, hold on. What are those loading in over there? Is there like a lava fields biome? I have my render distance turned up very high, but rest assured, these are incredibly far away. It is a sizable journey to run between these two volcanoes. At least I think that's a volcano. But also I wanted to take a note and show you guys that there's all these bones sprawled around and throughout. What biome is this? This is still the Red Sand Desert. It is still the Red Sand Desert. Was the other one called the Red Sand Desert? I thought it was called something a little bit more intricate than just the Red Sand Desert, but this is a Red Sand Desert. All right, this is the volcano inside of the Red Sand Desert. And I gotta be honest, from the distance, I really thought that those were gonna be like magma blocks. I'm not even sure magma blocks existed in 1.12.2. Maybe they did. I don't know. Somebody let me know in the comment section down below. Wait, hold on. Look how big of a crater that is. Never mind this volcano. Let's go check out this one. There's no way this is actually a volcano. Look how big it is. Look how big that circumference is. Holy moly. Are you kidding me? First of all, it's a really, really good circle. It's not a perfect circle, but it is a very massive, very circular volcano. It looks amazing. There's not a mod that exists in current year that has a volcano that looks quite like this. There's no way. You can't show me. Let me know in the comment section down below if there is. But you can't show me a volcano that looks like, there's no way. Ooh, speaking of the skeletons. Okay, so you see the rib cages over there. They're pretty common. But over here, we actually have like an entire mammoth tusk. Look at this ancient creature. Imagine if just giant creatures roamed the land of Minecraft. Imagine, look how beautiful this is. Imagine just stumbling across this. I wouldn't even want to destroy it for the bone blocks. I would preserve this. This is beautiful. By the way, it's as good of a time as any to remind you all that if you're enjoying the video or the mod thus far, to go ahead and slap the like button. Context clues will lead you to the reason why we call it the like button. All right, this Red Sand Desert was cool, okay, but it's boring. It's so last year. We've already explored all that it has to offer. There is actually one more skeleton that we could potentially find out here. At least one more that I know of, but it's pretty rare. Look at how far we've come and how big this biome is. It's crazy. Now, listen, some of you might hate that. Some of you might be like, I want the biome every couple feet. Listen, it's not what this. Wait, is this a double volcano? It's two volcanoes in 3 volcanoes in one? Listen, I'm sorry for yelling, but what? 3 volcanoes in one? Take a couple more seconds to admire this. Take it in, take it in, take it in. Okay, we're moving on again. Let's get out of this biome. Okay, that was a really cool find. All right, so I know we're trying to get out of here, but this is a beautiful example of some of the volcanoes that can spawn where the lava is actually flowing down. It has like 3 different little lava waterfalls all falling down. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so good. Imagine how much lava is actually in here. I feel like the texture down here isn't supposed to look like this, but you know what? It's actually useful for us because we can see just how deep this is. And I mean, you know what? That's a pretty deep volcano. It does make sense that it doesn't go all the way down like underground, but you know what? It's still beautiful. Okay, we finally left the red desert, but we're just in another snowy tundra. And I get it. It looks incredibly beautiful. Look at all these trees. They all look so different and unique. You have a couple of them that are different colors, adding a nice variety to the lands. However, I'm tired of running into deserts and tundras. I need a little bit more variety in my life. I want to find something a little bit more unique, okay? I want to find something with a little bit of pizzazz, okay? I want to find something that's pretty jazzy. I do think these mountains are kind of cool where they're not completely pointed. They're actually just kind of very round and bouldery. They don't really look like your traditional mountain, and they're really not supposed to. They're just kind of this cool little bulge coming out of the earth. All right, stop looking at the earth's bulge. No, it's more phallic things. Oh my gosh. All right, listen, I'm gonna hold W until I find something interesting, and then I will re-inform you. But before I let you go, look at this river. You can't tell me that these rivers aren't amazing. They're immaculate. They're beautiful. Oh my, how can you not understand why I'm in love with rivers? Oh, one more thing. Look at these too. These were in the last video as well. It was like one of the first things that we ended up seeing. It's one of the cooler structures that you'll see. We have 2 of them actually right next to each other. Wait a second. This just got interesting. There's also another one down there that's much smaller. Look at this nice little plateau up here. It's nice and relatively flat. It looks very beautiful. No way. Is this a cave? It's like it tried to form one of those bridges, but then it kind of just ended up forming a cave. Oh my gosh, it's so dark in here, but look how beautiful it looks out there from the darkness of the cave. You can glance in there. It's not big. I mean, it doesn't keep going. It's not a huge cave, but it's a nice little hole. You know, we can all admire a nice big gaping hole. Okay, now for real, I am gonna hold W until I find something different. So this whole time I've kind of just been flying around, but I wanted to give you guys sort of a view of what it looks like to be on the ground in one of these places. And I want to tell you right now, look at these trees. Look at how big this place is. I can't really describe it, but my favorite thing about this mod by far is just how it makes you feel when you go through it. It truly feels like you're entering a very unique environment, a unique ecosystem, if you will, every single time you walk somewhere new. I can only imagine how amazing this mod would integrate with other mods. That's not saying that it isn't already amazing, but you know what isn't amazing is the fact that I keep running into these biomes over and over again. As beautiful as you are, Mr. Mesa something biome, I'm trying to find new biomes. However, there are some spruce-like trees up here. I kind of want to take a gander at those and see what's going on. Honestly, I know it's kind of just more of both of the things that we've already seen a lot of, but honestly, combining them together, you know, it works. It just works. Okay, you know what? It looks like a forest, but however, it looks different than the other things we've been seeing. It's, you know, it's a pretty standard forest, but at least it's different. Oh, look at these. We have like mangrove-esque trees. I'm not the biggest fan of the mangrove tree. It's kind of the most annoying one to cut down. It's the most annoying one to deal with, but you know what's not annoying? What are the, actually, these are probably really annoying. Look at all those branches. However, the trees themselves actually look very pretty. Oh my, wait, hold on. Look at the colors on that mesa. Okay, hold on. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Look at these plateaus. You could build some really cool, neat little villages on these. This is honestly my favorite part of Minecraft. Just kind of like looking around and being like, well, I could build something there. That would look really cool if I built the thing here. Look at that. You could build a whole little village here. And then I never do it. But look at the colors on this maze. What? This looks amazing. I don't know if it's because the colors kind of just go really well together, if the palette is just really nice, but this actually looks better to me than the more colorful mesas. Oh, and look at this. We're running into yet another spruce biome. Oh my goodness. Time to just hold W key until we find something new. To be fair, this is using all the vanilla stuff, and also to be fair, this is 1.12.2. Okay, it's a little bit further behind. There's not as many cool things going on. We've got different variations on all the biomes, but they more or less look the same. Oh, and look at this. It's a mini little connector. Oh my goodness. You remember those big ones we saw a little while? It's a mini one. Look, you have an older brother. This one looks really big. Does this one not look exceptionally big? This one looks way bigger than the ones we saw before. It's most certainly longer, but it doesn't look quite as girthy. Now this one is girthy. Humana, don't mind if I slide under you, big boy. Now you might be thinking to yourself, Taco, where's your secret hole? We haven't seen your secret hole all episode. I'm sorry to say it, guys, but my secret hole it's empty this episode. There's nothing special to show in there. All of the beauty is out here. These are kind of like the plateaus from before, and I really wish they were made out of a better block than the old variation of diorite. Can you believe diorite used to look like this? Used to be diorite. What the heck? We've got more plateaus up top. Gotta be honest, they're a good vibe. They look very marbly. If only they were diorite. From a distance, they do at the very least still look very beautiful. We have a lot of beautiful trees as well. I love the different colors. And once again, here's more of a feel of what it's like to actually just be down in here. It's very, very gorgeous. Maybe not the greatest place to build a home. You know, it's not very flat. However, you could carve out a nice little space, you know, cut up this little bit here and then build a nice little house here. We can appreciate a lot from above, but we can also appreciate a lot from down here. Like, look at that view. It's so gorgeous. All you'd have to do is get up to the top of this tree and look as far as the eye can see, as far as the game can render. This mod is truly breathtaking. And you know what makes it even better? There's our river right here. Look at how gorgeous this looks. It just cuts right through